One last thing about the whole Mind Blast thing. Okay, like to give birth to the new 5D Earth, I think I have to sacrifice the X to the Mind Blast wave generated from battery that we create here. Yes, better than that. If our reality is coming, okay, so like the cat and dog that I have are the higher self versions of the cat and dog that Shelane Amber Graves has. That means that they're learning through me, which is affecting her reality, because they're the observers of that 5D Earth. Remember in Rick and Morty when they say, Rick says to Morty in that episode that he's in a dream right now. He's in his dog's dream, and he shit himself the whole time. The only thing that really happened is you shit yourself. That's what he says. What I think that means is that the when the mind blast goes off of the actual device, I think you shit your pants. Meaning, not only do I think my ex-wife, who I think will be totally cool with all of this, needs to be placed first in front of the black hole mind blast of the device turning on, but she also has to be prepared to shit her pants. Now, this is why. Remember, Morty is waking up in Rick and Morty. Rick is trying through Inception to incept Rick. Rick is trying to incept. Wow, slip of the tongue. Rick is trying to incept the idea of cellular creation of energy and earths and worlds and realities merging in some kind of Mos Eisley Candida sort of way. Cantina sort of way. Candida. God, another slip of the tongue. Um, that he's trying to incept the idea so that Morty has the idea and sees that he's the devil. Like, he's not the devil. Like, literally, it's. Your devil is your higher self. X. Your devil is your higher self's X. Who leaves. Like, it's gonna happen if you create your battery. You're gonna meet your higher self with your consciousness, and they're gonna tell you a terrible story. And you're gonna tell them a bunch of terrible stories. And you're all gonna kind of get each other based on your terrible stories of life, how you went through Job to get to where you are. But the stories won't be as bad the better reality gets for the next generations of battery turner honors. Okay? So, yeah, like, Rick tells Morty that he's in his dog's dream. Part of the story, he didn't think anything about the cat's point of view. But, and that he shit his pants. I think that, literally, when I turn on the device in a reality that I will never see, I can maybe hear about it from my higher self if I ever meet him, her. But I'll be there because I'll be turning on my device with my key, and she'll be turning on her device with her key, and because it'll blast us in the now, we're all gonna shit our pants. But the first person who's gonna shit their pants is her. um, because in her now, like that black hole blast won't take eternity. It'll like fucking happen, and like we're all gonna be shitting our pants so much at the same time. It's not even gonna matter who shit their pants first, because we should all be prepared to shit our pants when it happens. But she'll be the first. Wow. Like all I can think of at Game of Thrones and the shame, shame, shame. Maybe you want to be naked, like bottoms at least. You're what's happening to the wow? What's Candida? The slip of the tongue. What's happening with the black hole? Like sonic boom pop expansion wave of the bubble getting bigger, incorporating another reality in our reality, is that all the Candida albicans are wiped clean of this earth. I don't think anyone's going to be a demon or an angel. I think we're all going to be the best versions of ourselves. And we're all going to shit our pants, guy. And based on the level of Candida albicans that are in you, it might be a god awful shit demon from Dogma. A literal shit demon worth of shit is going to come pouring out of you. Or not. What? Called him Gollum? Gollum the shit demon? Is that what they call him in Dogma? So, yeah, we're all gonna shit our pants. Like two different Earths. You know, if we call ourselves the Earth, they must call themselves like the backwards Earth. The HT. Like I don't know, guy. Whatever they call the place they're from. Fucking find out later. But right now, I'm kind of stuck on the fact that we're all gonna shit our pants. Now, if everyone shits their pants, it's kind of hard to deny that you are in fact part of Whoville. The lost continent of Atlantis. Wow. At Lan tis plus is cross is tonal sit. It's like chair plans. See, it's the same. It's the matrix of creation is always gonna be the same. I think. I just think that the shockwave, like you gotta kind of do a little bit. Like there's rules you have to follow in order to create in your image as closely as possible. If you want to see wacky shit, then you can mix up the 6 with the 5. Wow, there you go. That's what goes back to the matrix of creation. If you were to set up the plans to activate a device with a setup room, where you know the first one thing, the first 2 things, the first 3 things, the first all the things. When you know it's gonna, like, if you know it's gonna, but maybe you don't know when it's gonna hit the bugs. Like, you might have no bugs anywhere for a while, or you might have a lot of bugs right away before plants. You're gonna create like an insect race, you know? Not in our image, guy. You're gonna be frightened by your devil. You don't want to play with this order in this reality. Well, you could bring over whatever. Like, you can bring over Jabba the Hutts. You can bring over spider people. Just saying that, like, Rick and Morty laugh about the spider people. Just like the humans have to get along with the spider people. Everyone's allowed ice cream. Oh, it goes back to Rick and Morty, guy. It's all making sense. It's all in plain sight. It's just an idea. It's a wow. It's, you kind of want to have a lab environment because you like, but that's the whole idea of Spider-Man. That's the whole idea of Spider-Man. It's what if in that perfect lab environment where you're going to turn on this device, a spider were to drop, and you created not just a man, you created a galaxy of Spider-Men. And they make fun of like the how Rick makes a virus and everyone loves Morty, and it's like part of praying mantis and part like crazy wacky crazy nuts like DNA and stuff, and everyone turns into like monsters and they run away from that place because they don't want to go there. They don't want to meet their higher selves. Their higher self will be an abomination to creation to them, and they might not be prepared for that. Some people might be prepared for that. It's like that's the ultimate test of racism. It's a race war at that point because that is your higher self. Then you have to take apart the battery or something, but like you got to change the what's going on or something. But if you follow the math in the sequence, like if you are able to actually hit cattle before bugs, man. Maybe the star of creation is not rotated. Maybe like literally, maybe like it's like the last thing created was plants because it's rotated down like this. So the first, like, you know, because Just what if it would be cattle than bugs? So it could have been made on a farm. My farm. This could have been made at my farm. Hit the cattle first and then the bugs. And then it hit uh, the aqualife. Sorry. Cattle, bugs, aqualife, beasts, dogs, aqualife, plant life. Maybe five always stays or something. Maybe it rotates differently, guy. Don't like, but I'm just wondering. Like bugs are like everywhere. There's lots of bugs, guy. There's more bugs than you could possibly imagine. Just seems weirdest down there. Maybe the order is not complete yet, guy, and you have to. You gotta play with it. Plants and bugs make sense. That's just flipping the eight. Like the 8 and the 13 need to be flipped, really. And aqualife comes down here. That means the beasts are still the furthest away. You put the dogs away for this, other than your sacrificial dog and cat, I guess. Like everyone's gonna shit their pants, man. Like I think every living thing that is capable of shitting is gonna shit out the Candida albicans. It's like the black goo from X Files. It's the alien virus that infects you, and it's the black goo inside you. It's the Candida albicans. It just means when you die, you shit yourself because the virus wants to escape and be picked up by something else and continue on. Because who knows how old that yeast is? If you replace God with yeast in the Bible and read it, wow, it's pretty cool. But like literally, I think everyone's gonna like start at zero again, like shit out the bad stuff, and then at that moment, you can decide whether or not you want to eat some more sugar, like right at that moment. But like I think everyone's gonna be ill, and like 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 shit. I think everyone like that's everything, dogs, cats, birds, animals, everything. Right when that battery's turning, it's kind of hard to deny. You'll know when someone's turning. Like there'll have to be like a warning system to let everyone know that someone's turning on a battery. Because like you could be doing anything, man, at any time, and like shit your pants. They unknowingly know the knowledge to contain a black hole, but I don't think most of them know how to contain a black hole. Or if they do, and they do it, I think it's not as it once was. So it's not an immaculate inception. It's not bringing heaven to earth because it's not enough time has passed. Okay, it's not their bubble. It's my bubble. It's the mathematics of my life, guy. It took a physics engineer to do. What do they do? They do. What is that? What did they do? I don't even know. So this is kind of funny, but like, come on. None of my videos like it got too stuck at 95% process. They've been stuck there for over an hour. That never happens ever here. I don't know if this will make it, but like literally, guy. Who cares what you like? You mean like you can be open to anything and create some pretty fabulous stuff, but if you want to create man in God's image, you need to get it as close as possible to the proper order, which I don't know if it's all here yet. Probably does. Oh, it does like probably got like a star. It probably goes from like 5 to 13 to like 6 to 110 to 8 to 7. Like it probably does some order that makes more sense with the way the planetary motion is. I don't know. Maybe I just gave them the names improperly. Maybe the one I said is Mercury is not really Mercury. Maybe the one I said is Venus is not Venus. They're they are in terms of the Bible story in Genesis 1. But now I'm not sure as to their order in terms of creation of this reality. I think it's so very, very deep. These would just be the little details of life, the small details, and they wouldn't matter that much. Death is in the details, and it's all after plants. So, yeah, plant life. You need to have like maybe living stuff in the water, like I don't know, maybe, or have a plant nearby. But cheers.